Alright, dishes. It's time to meet your maker. That's right, everyone's getting done. It's raining, so everyone's getting done. Get in. That's right, you too, crusty pan. Yeah, that's right, you've gotta get washed. Alright, bowl that's been used for what looks like chips, you get in. And bowl of, oh, yep, soup. There's cheese at the bottom. Get in. Okay, everyone getting washed. Oh, you too, niche cup that hasn't been washed forever. Yes, you're the water cup. You don't get washed every day, so you gotta get washed. Get in. You stink. Come here, Don. A drop of Dawn and Greece is gone. If only you could do that with student loans. Get in. Why are your student loans covered in blue, sticky, good-smelling liquid? Well, it's a drop of Dawn and Greece is gone, and I thought it worked with student loans, but no. Holy crap, it's howling out there. I mean, forget the cats and dogs. This is the whole goddamn animal war out there. Whole lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Whoa! Hello, that was close. Oh well. I like the thunder. Lightning. Oh, but that was a loud scream. That was a really loud scream. Honey? Honey, are you alright? Did you drop something? Oh boy, up the stairs. Up. Honey? Honey? Are you okay? Honey, what's the matter? Why are you hiding under the bed? Oh, honey, what's the matter? You're in tears. Baby. Honey, no, we're not gonna die. We're okay. Honey, we're okay. Look at me. We're okay. What happened? Why are you under the bed, love? Come on, baby, out from under the bed. Come on. What's the matter? What do you mean it was loud? What happened? What? Oh, there it is again. Honey! Oh, you're frightened of the lightning! Is that what you're upset about? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'm so sorry. You really... Oh, honey. You're really scared of it, huh? It's okay, baby. It's okay. I know you're frightened of it, but there's... I know. You have a right to be afraid, but honey, we're safe. I promise you. The house won't get lit on fire, I promise. No, we're not gonna get electrocuted either. Honey, we're fine. We're in a big home. We're perfectly safe, and you're here in my arms, and we are perfectly safe on the ground. Sorry, I've been staying up late again, I know. Honey, Okay, come on, up we come. I'm going to convince you. Come with me. Alright, come here. Come on. See what this is? Well, it's next to the washing machine, but it's much more important than the washing machine. You see, this thing insulates, is kind of like a house protector. Basically, it connects us to the ground level, so if the house does get struck by lightning, we are not in any danger. It makes sure that the house really doesn't combust. Yeah, lots of houses have these, just to keep them, well, from burning up. We're completely safe in this home, okay, honey? If something happens, We always have the neighbors, the really nice neighbors. We can go to them. And if something does happen, the lights go out, we'll get to cuddle together under the blanket. Does it sound nice? The power's not gonna go out, love. I promise. It'd be very, very rare for the lightning to go out. Not the lightning, for the power to go out. Nothing bad's gonna happen, I promise. And besides, anything that does happen, I'll be there. And we can go through it together. I promise, baby, that everything's going to be okay. I know it's really loud. Oh, hey, there it is again. It's okay. Shh, 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 it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There we are. It's okay. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. It's okay. I know it's loud. I know it's loud. I know it's really loud. It's okay. Come on. It's really loud for me too. I'm always wearing headphones though, so it's hard to tell. Come on. Upstairs. We're gonna go upstairs. Come on. We're gonna go lie down. I was doing dishes, but I guess those are gonna have to wait, huh? Yeah, those can wait. Thank you for giving me an excuse to not do the dishes. Thank you. Let's go upstairs. Come on. I know, I've been putting those off for a while. Come on, I didn't want to do them now. I didn't want to do them ever. I'll do them tomorrow, though, when it's more sunny and bright. The whole week. Oh, the forecast calls for rain the whole week. God damn it. Yeah, rainy days you do stuff. Or at least for me, the more stuff I do is sleep. Come on, let's go upstairs. Come on, let's go upstairs. We're gonna go cuddle. I promise. Come on. Like I promised. Come on, let's go upstairs. Come on. Okay, here we are. Bedroom and all. Come on. Get to go under the covers. You first, Missy. Yeah, I called you Missy. 'Cause you're pulling out sass. That's why. Boop. Alright, get in. Come on. Okay, there we are. Let me get me in. Okay, Bubba. You alright? Yeah. God, is it really that time? Yeah, it's really late. It's really late at night. Well, I mean, 10's pretty late. Alright. Settle down, you. I know I wouldn't be this tired if I hadn't have gone to bed, but God, I've gotta get stuff done, you know? ASMRs don't make themselves. I've gotta work at them, you know? Look, baby, everything's going to be okay. The scary lightning won't get you from in here. Especially not when you're in my arms. When you're in my arms, it's like a big security hug. Nothing gets past them, I promise. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's not gonna get you, I promise. It's not gonna get you. Well, lightning is scary. It's loud and it lights up the sky and it's very powerful and it's unpredictable. I don't think you're silly for being afraid of lightning. I don't think you're silly at all. You have a right to be afraid of things. Besides, it's not even the silliest fear to have. I have some fears that are pretty silly. All of them are warranted and just. Being afraid of the water, being afraid of lightning. One day, some people are lucky enough to conquer them, but sometimes it's okay to be afraid. Being afraid of lightning makes sure that you don't do anything silly, like hold your car keys in the air while it's thunder and lightning. I know you would never do that, I'm just saying. Look, honey, I don't think your fear is stupid at all. I think it's pretty logical. I mean, when I was little, I always liked it. I thought it was like my own personal fireworks. But it was the nature's fire version of fireworks. I used to love hearing it light up the sky and watching it in the middle of the night. It would give me an excuse to do something other than sleep. And rain, oh rain, how I loved rain. God, it would be the thing that drowned out my mind. And it also brought me comfort. What was that fear? Oh. You need to promise not to laugh. You need to promise. Because if you laugh, you're gonna get punished. I don't know how, but I will find it. I'll tell you what I have a fear of. One of my fears, this is the silliest of all my fears, I have an innate fear of buttons. Yeah, yep, buttons. Like buttons you put on your shirt, buttons you button up your coat, buttons you put on, just have on shirts that aren't useful, but they're just there as decoration. If you're hearing this and you've designed buttons that are like that and don't do anything, they're just there for show, I dislike you. But just buttons that are there for decoration that are completely useless, and I just don't like them. I don't like them, but when I have them on my shirt, I'm a little anxious. Well, I'm not anxious just to see buttons. I know that you're like probably, sitting there thinking, well, you have a whole section, you have a little zip-up case full of buttons. Why are you afraid of buttons if you have a zip-up case full of them? But it's not the actual button itself, it's when they're attached to clothing. See, when I was really little, I'm gonna explain the story. When I was really little, I had an incident where I was really little, and I struggled to get changed because of my disabilities, and I struggled, and I was still having troubles getting changed even when I was around the ages of 10. But I think I was around the ages of 8 and 7 when one day I tried to take off my shirt that had buttons on it. The problem was that the buttons had caught my nose. And in doing so, it ripped my nose. I didn't rip it clean off, don't worry, I'm not Voldemort, but it ripped my nose pretty bad and it hurt a lot. And I didn't realize until my shirt was off that I'd basically caused myself to have a nose that was bleeding because it had torn and it ripped the nose really hard and it started to bleed. And in that moment, I had a weird fear of buttons, and I genuinely thought that if you had buttons on your shirt, it would just steal your nose. Yes, I know, it's silly, but I just feared that they would literally come after my nose. It's such a childish thing when you think about it. Why are you afraid of buttons? They're gonna steal my nose! But it's the most childish thing, but it is a genuine fear I have. I just don't like them because I am terrified they will take my nose. The problem is the thing is that really backs up this fear is the fact that my nose was bleeding. I didn't think it would ever bleed like it did. I've had other experiences where my nose bleeds, or my nose had bled, but this one was really weird because I just didn't expect it. I didn't expect clothes to come after me like, I'm going to kill you. Like, I'm going to start with your nose and then I'll take your ears. I always had problems with buttons because no matter what I did, it would catch on my hair, my nose. I'd rip out bits of hair because I just pulled the clothes off because I struggled so hard with even getting dressed. I know, it's silly. Hey, you promised not to laugh! You promised! You butt! Oh my god, you promised you wouldn't laugh. I can't believe you. I trusted you. No, it's fine, I get it. I completely get why. It's hilarious when you think of it. It's such a simple thing that no one even thinks about. People buttoning up their shirts and me just sitting there like, we meet again. Like, terrified. I can never ever wear a shirt that just has decorative buttons or buttons that you can't completely undo because I am paranoid they will steal my nose. Paranoid. It is a weird fear of mine, but I have had it forever. I actually have a shirt that I put buttons on because it was for a costume. And it just backed up my fear even more. It was a few Halloweens ago. Many Halloweens ago. I was trying to be the marionette, if you don't know what that is. It's from Five Nights at Freddy's. It's the puppet. And it has buttons on its shirt. And I decided to wear buttons. And as a precursor, I put the shirt on. And then I tried to take the shirt off. And I hurt my nose really bad. It pulled my nose pretty bad because the buttons were really big. And it just immediately just put my fear back in buttons. I just don't like buttons. It's something as stupid as that. So trust me when I say that your fear of lightning is more warranted than my fear of buttons. Do I have any other fears? I have plenty of more fears, honey. Plenty of them. I have fears of being alone. I have fears of being in large spaces with lots of people. I'm uncomfortable by it. My family just says that's because I'm, I don't get out much, and I'm just, all these things. But personally, I'm an introverted kind of person. I'm an introverted person, not by choice, just by how my whole world, linked out. Because it depends on who you talk to. You know what I mean? Personally, I'm the kind of person that the first thing I'm looking for is the snack table. You know me best, honey. I just love food. Anything with food. Just, food. God, I get a little bit, weirdly enough, the word's not aroused, but the best word to describe it is aroused by food. Yes, that's the word. I'm sorry, but just that's the only word I can use. Like, I could say mouth-watering and all these PG-13, not PG-13, but PG words, but the best word to describe how I get when I see good food is just turned on. I am turned on to go down on some meat or anything, because you know me, honey. I love meat. And if you don't, that's completely fine. I just love meat. Food's just always been a comfort, so, I'm almost 1,000 pounds. I'm kidding, I'm not 1,000 pounds. I don't sound 1,000 pounds, I hope I don't, but you haven't even noticed the lightning anymore. It's kind of stopped, or at least it's gotten farther away. Now that's just left is the rain. Oh, any other fears? A big fear of snakes. Yeah, that one I can completely explain. I used to watch Venom 911. Yeah, it was not cute. I grew an innate fear of snakes, and my dad did not help with that fear of snakes, because my dad is also scared of snakes. My cousin bare hands them. Yeah, he does. He takes rattlesnakes, search it up, very venomous, and he picks them up with his semi-bare hands, and puts them in bags and relocates them. Oh yeah, it's not the only thing my family can do. My uncle has killed a bear with a crossbow. Actually, scratch that, just a regular bow. Oh yeah, a bear. A full roar. That was more Chewbacca, but bear. Oh, my other cousin, yeah, his hands are legally he legally has his hands classified as weapons. Yeah. He's karate, he's cousins are tough motherfuckers, okay? Just trust me. Everything else, family's pretty tight. But But you, honey, just trust me when I say that your fear is not silly. That being afraid of the lightning's not silly. And it's okay if you're afraid of it. I just didn't know. If you ever feel scared like that again, though, you just come with me and we'll cuddle back on the couch or the bed, wherever your heart desires. I promise. I love you so much. I really do. There's that smile. God, I love it so. I love the giggle even more. Okay, I'll stop. But I love you. And don't ever feel ashamed of being afraid. It's what keeps you alive. And if something bad were to happen to you, or that wasn't the case anymore, I'd be really sad. I love you. And you shouldn't feel ashamed of who you are. Because I love who you are. I mean, I don't say I love you for shits and giggles. Just rest, baby. As the night goes on, so will my continual love for you. Cheesy, I know, but it's true. Good night.